So just a few days ago, there was an update, and Alice was one of the few heroes who got adjusted. And it wasn't just a small adjustment, but her new passive is so much better now, and all I gotta say is that Alice now is absolutely insane. Her mana doesn't run out that fast like before, and if you use the common emblem, which I highly recommend to use, you won't have that much issue with her mana anymore. After this buff, she is so versatile. You can play her in mid lane, as the EXP laner, and even as the jungler. And that's exactly how I'm gonna play her in this match. I'm gonna play her as a jungler. Some might be skeptical about this, but trust me, she's nuts even as the jungler.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Initiate retreat.
Enjoy your last moments. Darkness
Actually, as a jungler, you don't need the mana boots. Either penetration or cooldown boots are better in this case. Even those defensive boots as well, if you think the opponents have tons of crowd control skills or hard hitting basic attacks. I completely ran out of mana because of no purple buff, but look at this insane mana regeneration. Don't use any other emblem but the common emblem. It almost feels like this emblem was made for Alice.
blood empowers me. Your blood empowers me.
Request backup.
Look at me, darling. Am I that hideous? Your blood empowers me.
Double kill.
Amon already used his ult, and he has a very long cooldown, so I'm not scared of him. That's why I decided to play so aggressively here. Oof.
I will drain every drop of blood.
Request backup.
We are so ahead that I wanted to keep the pressure and make their jungler extremely underfarmed. And our Tigger was actually listening and following my play. This kind of thing rarely happens in solo queue.
Empowers me. Enjoy your last moments. Your blood empowers me.
Killing spree.
Blood empowers me. Even your blood can.
A little bit of misplay here, but at this point, I couldn't help but continuously play super aggressively. Their purple buff is about to respawn, and you know what that means. Remember, when stealing the opponent's jungle, that's double the value. More farm for you, and less farm for the opponent.
Your blood empowers me.
Mega kill. Double kill.
Like I've always said, having a roamer that knows what he's doing and following up with your plays, that's one of the best feelings in the game. We could just take the turtle, but we could also take the orange buff first. We are so far ahead, that's why we could do this. But unfortunately, this was the one time our roamer didn't follow me. But that's okay, it is what it is. Well, at least he already used his retribution, so there's no need to worry about having the turtle stolen.
Like that hideous.
Once you have the lead, don't slow down. Continue with the invasion. Don't give your opponents an easy way to farm and make a comeback. Just look at the difference in level, and that's because I was continuously denying his farm.
Your blood empowers me! You should return the favor of blood. Only a dead blood empowers me!
Your team destroyed.
Your blood empowers me!
One thing that I've been doing more recently is to always check the opponent's jungler when he shows up on the map. I check if he has any buff and which one, so I will know his rotation better.
Launch attack.
Your blood empowers me!
Oh, we are so much in sync in the early game that I thought it would just continue.
An enemy has been slain. Mega kill.
We shouldn't have been taking the lore like this. There's no reason why we should give them a chance to steal it. Instead, it's better to kill them all first, especially their jungler and marksman. Also, our roamer is not here yet.
Keep it authentic. Your blood empowers me!
Destroy the turret. You have slain Unstoppable!
I feel like when reporting at the end of the game, they should just give an option to report your teammates when they steal your Maniac and Savage. Minus 20 credits.
Request backup.
Blood empowers me!
XD. I should stop being so bloodthirsty and actually know when to retreat. But sorry, couldn't help it.
Your blood empowers me!
Ixia right now is probably the top 2 or 3 strongest marksman in the late game, so we really need to target her first at this stage of the game.
Your blood empowers me!
Oopsie, I meant to use the first skill.
Your blood empowers me!
That almost gave me a panic attack.
Look, even your blood empowers me! Your blood empowers me!
Alice can sustain so much, deal a lot of damage, have very short cooldown on her skills, can blink, and can CC as well. And if you care about the aesthetics of the characters in the game, then Alice has the best body by far in Mobile Legends. Anyway, that's all for now, thanks for watching and see ya.